Sexton ready to roll. Sexton of the Mustang. He's off first. Better reaction on the tree for Payne. Can he get back around him on the top side left lane? Can't get there. He broke out. Payne breaks out in the left for Farmington. Elk Creek Dragways. Nathan Sexton will get the win bulb. 8:33 with a 5 and an 8:30 at 77. Ma'am? The last run went to Elk Creek. Yep. So Sexton wins for Elk Creek in the last race. Here comes Tommy Duff for Coastal Plains. And a red light on Mike Howell for Farmington. Coastal Plains, Tommy Duff stays in the game in the Nova from Holly Ridge, the 2018 Summit Super Series Mod Champion. 717 on a 719 dial in at 92 in the left. Here comes your next race. It's Walter Justice from Jacksonville also for Coastal Plains. 843 dial in left. Taking on Hannah Belvins. Hannah Blevins out of Jefferson representing Farmington. The the W.R. Blevins Plumbing entry. Firebird in the right lane. 843 dial in left. 605 right. You win, you advance, you lose, you're on the trailer. But we invite you to go in the stands and cheer on your teammates. Here we go. Red light. Red light for Walter Justice. He goes red. Hannah Blevins will get the win bulb. 606 with a 3. Right lane, Farmington gets that win tally. Up next, Brian Dobbins. Representing Greer Creek in the left, 629. Brian Dotson taking on Kelly Stevens from Bostic, North Carolina. In the right, the Firebird for Farmington Dragway, 677 in the right lane. Greer Creek, Farmington. Next pair. They're at the VP Race Fuels Making Power start box. And they're off. Dotson and Stevens. Coming around top end, it is going to be Greer Creek. Greer Creek with the win light in the left. 631 on a 3. At 629 dial in 108 for Brian Dotson. Kelly Stevens for Farmington goes 678 on a 4. Michael Branham is up next out of Elgin representing the South Carolina Motorplex. Left lane dial in 596 going to take on the 668 dial in of Elk Creek. Virginia native Mike Holston. Top end. It's Holston with the win bulb. Brandon broke out top end on the left. Mike Holston gets the win. 669 on a 4 and a 668 at 100. So Elk Creek gets another tally. Up next is Kenneth Alexander out of Farmington Dragway. Out of Moxville, 590 left lane. Harold Wade out of Greer in the right for the Mustang. 665. Kenneth Alexander, left. Harold Wade, right. 590 left side. 665 right side. We're ready for the pairing now. Top end, left lane. It is Farmington with the win bulb. 597. Britt Sinclair's up next, ready at Chester, South Carolina, representing Union Dragway in the Firebird. Left lane, 1118. Going to take on the Nova in the right lane. The Stinger Race Engines entry Nova out of Winston-Salem and Tom Heading. Farmington Dragway in the right. Union Dragway left, Farmington Dragway right, and the race is on. Modified round 2 underway here at Darlington. Give it to Tom Heading. Tom Heading will get the win light here in the right-hand lane. 681 with an 8 in the right on 680. Timothy Alexander goes left, and he's on the trailer. 664 on a 663 dial in at 101 for Moxville and Farmington Dragway. Up next, Lee Haney. No box cars. We need you to the lanes, please. All colors. No box, all colors to the lanes. No box, all colors to the lanes. Yellow, red, green, blue. No box, all colors to the lanes. Yellow, red, green, blue, all colors, no box to the lanes. And Nelson from Bristol in the Duster for Elk Creek gets that win in the last pass. 661 in the 8 right. On the dial in at 102. Haney for Greer goes 608 in the left at 604. Dial in at 113. Up next, Jerry Moore from Hartsville, South Carolina, representing Pageland Dragway. 631 of the dial in left lane for Jerry Moore in the right lane. Jamie Holston for Elk Creek in the right, in a red light on Holston. Elk Creek is out. Pageland rolls on. It's Moore with the win. 631 with a 78108. Red line in the right lane on Holston. 647 red at 91. Next pair set to go. Perry Green from Lakes, North Carolina. The Nova from Darlington. Left lane for Darlington. 746. Rooted on Cedar Bluff out of Virginia. And a red line on Bluff. On Griffith, Tim Griffith. Red line on Tim Griffith. He goes red in the right for Elk Creek. So Darlington gets another win tally. 745 with an 8 on a 746 dial in. Perry Green for Darlington. Left lane got the win. Tim Griffith will go 675 red at 110. Up next, Jeff Flood out of Moxville. Dial in 605 for Farmington. Taking on Timothy Bird out of Beaufort, South Carolina for the Motorplex at 645. 605 left, 645 right. Flood and Bird. Wearing those team shirts proudly. Not done so. No box, all colors in the lanes. So the round comes to an end for modified ET. We get ready for round 2 no box. No box. We'll get ready for round number 2 of eliminations. You need to be in the lanes if you've not already done so. No box. You're up next. No box. Then it's going to be top eliminator followed by junior dragsters, and we'll wrap up round number 2 of eliminations. Remember, if you win, you advance. If you go out, you're done for the weekend. As Ryan Snipes just picked up the win for Pageland in the final pass. 638, a 105 on a 637 dial in for the driver in the left-hand lane for Pageland.
Sandy Collins to the IHRA trailer.
Attention, Sandy Collins. Please report to the IHRA officials trailer. Sandy Collins. Again, Sandy Collins, please report to the IHRA officials trailer. Thank you. And we also need the track operator, Ronnie Humphrey. Please report to the IHRA trailer. Sandy Collins and Ronnie Humphrey. Please report to the IHRA trailer immediately. Sandy Collins, Ronnie Humphrey, please report to the IHRA trailer. Thank you. So No Box gets ready to go here. Yeah, I did. Sandy Collins and Ronnie Humphrey. Ready now for no box elimination round number 2. Jason Neely from Jonesville representing Union Dragway. He's their champion. He's in the left lane, 692. Going to take on Darlington in the right lane at a 648.
All right, top red coming at you. Top red.
Attention in the pit area. We need top red. Top ET red. Second round eliminations to the lanes, please. Top ET red. Top ET red. Second round of eliminations to the lanes. And second round of eliminations for no box underway. Neely and Darlington in the right lane. It's going to be Neely for Jonesville. Getting the win line in the dart in the left. 691 on a 692 dial in at 96.80 miles an hour. So Union Dragway gets a tally now for Jason Neely in the left. Next up from Olar, South Carolina, also for Union Dragway, it is Josh Carroll, 658, 615 in the right for Ricky Dunn out of Casey, South Carolina for Dorchester, and he goes right off the tree. So Josh Carroll will get the win light, 656 on a 658 at 102 in the left. Ricky Dunn breaks out. They both broke out, but the race was over off the line as the right lane of Dunn red lighted. Left lane of Union Dragway, Josh Carroll gets the win. Next up, Travis Henson out of Darlington Dragway from Elgin, South Carolina, 639 in the right-hand lane. Kenneth Garrison out of Anderson for Ware Shoals in the right, 667. Good matchup coming up, Fabian Brown.
Absolutely it is. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty right now. 2 down, 1 back all day, and these drivers, they can taste it. They can taste it on that positive Cherry Ironman and possibly going to Memphis. As here we go, off and gone again. Top end of the racetrack, win line, give it to Ware Shoals. 669 on the 667. Kenneth Garrison and Ware Shoals taking it home. Mike Kaiser from Union on the right-hand side, gets out of 643. Lee Crawford out of Ware Shoals, 762. So here we go, Crawford and Kaiser.
Here we go. Oh, red light on Crawford for Ware Shoals.
So Mike Kaiser, Union Dragway, will get the free pass to the next round, 645 on the 643. And also, all juniors don't go anywhere yet, juniors. We still have the best appearing and best engineer junior we're going to be announcing in just a moment.
Up next, it's going to be David Bennett from Charleston, South Carolina, representing the Motorplex. 665 left-hand lane in the Nova. Going to take on Ware Shoals Dragway.
So you want another color?
Andrea Sweat from Ware Shoals, also 574, and a red light on Bennett. So South Carolina Motorplex goes down. Give it to right lane of Ware Shoals. Andrea Sweat gets an easy win there, Fabian Brown.
That he does. A very easy win, but none of these wins are really easy, but sometimes you get lucky ones. As Hunter Rogers from Dorchester got out 715, and Bill Clardy from Dorchester, 651. Again, this is one of those situations where teammates are running each other because there's no wait a minute.
Bill Clardy and Hunter Rogers.
My apologies. Bill Clardy's from Darlington, but Dorchester will get the win. Our apologies on that one. 717 and 715 for Hunter Rogers. As Garrett Polson, 808 for Dorchester. Zach Pennington from Darlington, 662.
Zach Pennington is up next, representing Darlington. Their slogan, their motto this year, the house always wins. Place your bets, your poker chips, your dice, and money, and more. And right now, they're out in front, unofficially. 662.